Glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring in the house of David, the elect, that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers. I'm back at you with another live lesson through the Holy Spirit, the Rakakwadash. All right, and Lord willing, this quick lesson be edifying, man. All right, so I'm gonna get into this thing. All right, the dire need of new management on earth. All right, and what pretty much inspired this lesson. I was reading this article, and I thought this was an omen. All right, let me pull it out real quick. We'll get right into it. All right, this came out yesterday from Reuters. All right, just to add on to the point of this lesson. All right, this came out yesterday on Reuters.com. The title it reads, it says, exclusive. Huge chunk of plants, animals in the United States at risk of extinction. Okay, that's spiritual. All right, let's read it again. It says, exclusive. Huge chunk of plants, animals in the United States at risk of extinction. All right, so how much more to people? Okay, real quick, as I said, this is an omen. All right, this is the definition of omen. It says omen, it reads, it says an event regarded as portent of good or evil. It says a prophetic significance. All right, so this extinction that's going on with the plants and animals in the U.S., all right, this is of prophetic significance, man. And like I said, how much more to people? Okay, because we're in the time of prophecy where, hey, the people are going to be extinct, man. Okay, you talking about an extinction level event, nuclear destruction, man. All right, World War III, Yahweh Shai coming back, all right, with the host of heaven, all right, to aid into the destruction of this place, man. So everything is spiritual. And that's why I want to get into this lesson. Let me get the scripture real quick, because that's why when you hear us say that the earth is in dire need of new management, is because, hey, this fucking devil, he's an unfit ruler. Okay? He failed. Real quick, man. This is why the Edomite gotta go. Matthew 24 and verse 22, and it reads, it says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. All right, so if the plants and animals are dying off, guess what? That's going to affect the population too. All right, as I'm going to read more into that article, but it says Matthew 24 and 22, and except those days should be shortened. Look how fast the days have been flying, man. All right, we're already we're in the new year. We're already in what, mid-February right now. All right, then we're going to be hitting March. We're going to be hitting the Passover. All right, the Pesach. All these things that's going on. They said that that earthquake that went down in Syria or Turkey or whatnot, it was on the news. It said 11,000 people died and counting, as they're saying. All right, this is the judgment of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Shit is turning up. All right, World War III is here. America is surrounded by Russian military ships. All right, and people don't even have the slightest clue. Right? But anyway, reading it again, Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, is doing this for the very elect. This is why everything is moving fast as hell. All right? And if the Lord didn't shorten the days, no flesh would be saved. This devil would get rid of everybody. Right? So let's get back into it. All right? Had a few more scriptures real quick. Right? Because as you said, that extinction, as we saw in the title of that article, as we said, that's an omen. That's a prophetic sign from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Everything is spiritual. And the scriptures say that a spiritual man judges all things. All right, because we are aware of the times and seasons that we're living in on the earth. All right, real quick, Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and verse 4, and it reads, it says, one generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. All right, so when this destruction comes, all right, the whole planet earth is not going to just explode. All right, but there is going to be various parts of the earth that are going to be totally destroyed, such as America, all right, the land of Israel, all right, parts of Russia, China, you know, but the generation that's getting ready to pass away is this current generation we living in right now. All right, it says one generation passeth away and another generation coming. And what generation is that? All right, the generation of Jacob, all right, the Israelites, okay, because, hey, due to the wicked rule, all right, this is why the earth is in a state of death, because the Lord, real quick, now I was thinking about that, all right, the earth was supposed to be set up as a paradise, man. The Lord created the earth for man to dwell, all right, and to live. Let me make that point. That's in Psalms 116, right? Because when Yahweh Shah comes back, that's what's going to happen. All right, the Lord is going to restore the planet earth, all right, by setting up the true government that's going to rule the earth in righteousness, man. That's why I said the earth is in dire need of new management. Okay, this devil, the Edomite, he was unfit. He ruined it. All right, Psalms 116, Psalms 115 in verse 15, and it reads, Psalm 115 and verse 15, and it reads, ye are blessed of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, which made heaven and earth. Verse 16, the heaven, even the heavens, are the Lord's, Yahweh Shemel Shai, but the earth have he given to the children of men. All right, so the earth was created for men, all right, for mankind to dwell, all right, to have a paradise, all right, but under the rule of this goddamn devil, it's been ruined. So this is why we're at the point of plants and animals facing extinction, all right, and we're gonna jump back into that article in a second. Let me get one more precept, right? This is an omen. This is a prophetic sign from the Lord, all right? The Lord told us to measure the times diligently, all right? Take heed of tokens, the things that the Lord is showing us, all right? Because we know for a fact that this place is out there, all right? It's done, all right? This is Salakia, 2nd Esdras, all right? Bear with me. 2nd Esdras 6. Hold on one second. All right, this is 2nd Esdras 6. Straight to the point. All right, 2nd Esdras 6 and 7, and it reads, it says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times? What shall be the dividing of this age? Right? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth, as we read in Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. One generation passeth away and another generation cometh. All right? 2nd Esdras 6 and 7 again. Then answered I and said, what should be the parting asunder of times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? Verse 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, which that's also a prophetic significance, because that meant that that Jacob was going to pull Esau from power. All right, that's what it means when Jacob held the heel of Esau. All right, it says, for Esau is the end of the world, right? Are we not at the end of the world? All right, even common niggas in the world know that. You hear that all the time on the streets in small talk. All right, people always talk about how we at the end of time, we at the end of the world. You know, you always hear Jake talking about we in the book of Revelation, right? So it says, Read it again, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world. Okay? Meaning Esau would be in the power seat in the end of this age. The Edomite, the so-called white man, would be ruling the world in the time of the coming of Yahushua, man. All right? For all you jakes out there that's trying to save Esau, that's trying to come up with a doctrine, that's trying to create a loophole, all right, to save this man. All right? He's the one that's ruling the planet Earth and fucking it up. And he gonna have to pay for it. Right? 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So after this devil goes down, after his hegemony is destroyed, all right, Jacob is going to be set up to rule the earth forever. All right? Israel shall be saved with an everlasting salvation, world without end. Okay? Israel is the world without end. All right? The kingdom of heaven is going to be a perpetual, eternal rule. Okay? And that's going back to Romans, the 8th chapter. We'll probably get that a little later. But that's where the scriptures talk about, you know, the earnest expectation of the creature. Okay? That waited for the manifestation of the sons of power. All right? So let's get back into the article. I just wanted to make them points, right? So moving on. Okay? I think I had one more precept, Salakia. Let me see. All right, now let's go back to the article now. So anyway, going back to the article, once again, this is from Reuters. It came out yesterday. It says, the title it reads, it says, exclusive, huge chunk of plants, animals in the United States at risk of extinction, right? It says, a leading conservation, how you say that word, Salakia? A leading conservation research group found that 40% of animals and 34% of plants in the United States are at risk of extinction, right? And like I said, how much more the people, right? While 41% of ecosystems are facing collapse, right? So it's done. All right? Everything is dying. All right? Everything is defiled. We'll get that too. Right? Let's get this. All right? Proverbs 29. So when you hear these things, now you understand. All right? There has to be a new order set up on the earth, man. A righteous order. The earth is not going to last under the rulership of this goddamn devil. Right? He's literally destroying the earth. Okay? Because I'm pretty sure not only is this applied to the U.S., I'm pretty sure this is all around the world. Right? Real quick, Proverbs 29. Right? And that's why, as we read that scripture earlier in Matthew 24, this is exactly why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, no flesh would be saved. All right? This nigga is a madman, a mad scientist. All right? A complete devil. Proverbs 29 and 2. And it righteous are in authority, which is gonna happen in the kingdom to come. All right? Because clearly the righteous are not in authority right now. All right? Proverbs 29 and 2, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Right? And that shows you right there. All right? When Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai sets up a righteous order, all right, when he sets up the true government, which is going to be the house of David, the people are going to rejoice. Okay? Because the earth is going to be in its full strength. Because when you read Genesis, the 4th chapter, all right, under the under the serpent, under Cain, right? It said that the earth wouldn't yield its true strength. Right? So when the righteous are put back, the earth is going to go back to its full strength. It's going to go back to paradise, man. All right? But anyway, Proverbs 29 and 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. All right? So this is what's going on. Not only are the people mourning, but the Lord's creation is mourning. All right? Why? Because the wicked beareth rule. The wicked are in the power seat. All right? Jumping up, same chapter. Proverbs 29:16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth, but the righteous shall see their fall. And Lord willing, we are those men, all right, that are going to get saved, all right, and see the destruction of this wicked ass kingdom, right? Isaiah 29, okay? Isaiah 29, and these are the scriptures that came to mind from this article, because this is heavy, man. This is indeed an omen of prophetic significance, as it said, all right? Huge chunk of plants, animals in the United States at risk of extinction, right? And why is that? You got to ask the question, why is this happening? Because the wicked bear rule, because of this damn devil, all right? You got to understand pollution, radiation, trash and toxic waste in the ocean. We eating fucking GMO foods, laboratory created meats, right? You got some shit called impossible meat, which is total bullshit, right? You better off just eating GMO foods, right? You know, he doesn't keep the land Sabbath, you know? And then on top of that, you have the moral rot. You know, wisdom has rotted away in America. The decadence, degeneracy, all right? The open encouragement of wickedness, man. So because of all these various factors, this is why everything is dying. This is why this society is headed for death, extinction, right? So where was I at? Isaiah. It's so many factors that play into that. But guess who's the source of the problem? The Edomite. Okay? Going back to you 48ers, you small hats. You are the ones in the power seat. All right? But the Edomite will pop up and be like, well, what about Chicago? You niggas killing each other. This nigga killing the earth. 26. Isaiah 26 in verse 9, right? Isaiah 26 in verse 9, and it reads, with my soul have I desired thee in the night, yea, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early. For when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. And how is that going to happen? When the Lord established that righteous government, all right? It says, for when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness, man. So that's how the world is going to learn righteousness, through the righteous government, all right? The tabernacle of David, okay? Because remember, in the kingdom of heaven, okay, the law, statutes, commandments are going to be the image, okay? It's going to be the standard in the earth. That's going to be the law of the land, okay? The law, statutes, commandments, all of the righteous ways of the Lord. That's how the world is going to learn righteousness. All right. Verse 10. Let favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. All right. Because, hey, Esau is not going to follow the law, statutes, commandments. All right. It says, yet he will not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, all right? Because everything that Esau does is contrary to the Lord. It's contrary to the law, statutes, commandments. All right? It's in rebellion against Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So it says, in the land of Slaki, in the land of uprightness, he will deal unjustly, all right? Because all of his laws, all right, are against the scriptures, all right? He will deal unjustly and will not behold the majesty of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, because ultimately, as it tells you in Job 21, let's get that. Esau doesn't fear the Lord. All right. Remember, he set himself up in his own heart as being the Most High. Right? Because hey, through his science, okay, he's telling the world that they got it figured out. You know, that they surpassed the Most High. You know, they're telling you that they're fixing what the Lord didn't make perfect, right? This is the shit that this devil is saying right now in the name of science and technology, right? Open rebellion. Job 21 and 14, it says, therefore they say unto God, depart from us. Who says this? The Edomites. Therefore they say unto God, depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. All right? But you walk around the earth calling yourself a Christian and calling yourself the chosen people, right? But you don't keep not one law, statute, commandment at all, right? It says, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. Verse 15. What is the Almighty that we should serve him? And what profit should we have if we pray unto him? You see that? So, hey, these devils have nothing to do with the Lord. All right? The Lord even told us that in I think it's Job 20. He said, the counsel of the wicked is far from me. Salaki, let's read on. Next verse. This is the next verse. Job 21 and 16. Lo, their good is not in their hand. All right. This man can't do no good. Habakkuk 2 and what? 4. His spirit that's within him is not upright. Right? Lo, their good is not in their hand. The counsel of the wicked is far from me. You see that? So, hey, these devils ain't got nothing to do with the Lord, man. And the Lord ain't got nothing to do with them. All right? He was created purposely to be the wicked. All right? And we see the results of a wicked rulership on the planet Earth. All right? We're talking about the animals and plant life, but look at the state of the people of the earth. All right? People are fucking retarded out here, man. They're gone. Like it tells you that in Jeremiah. This people have a revolted heart and are gone. Okay? It's next level wickedness out here, man. The Lord got to come back and reset this shit, man. All right? He has to put the earth back in its proper balance, right? Real quick. Psalms 82. All right? Psalms 82. Psalms 82 and verse 5, and it reads, it says, I'll start up. Psalms 82 and 1, and it reads, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai standeth in the congregation of the mighty. He judges among the gods. How long will you judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? Right. How basically like it was mentioned in Psalms the 7th chapter. You know, how long, matter of fact, not butcher it. Let me just read it real quick. All right. That was Psalm the 7th chapter, right? And I'm gonna go back and read this. Because this is the spirit we in. All right. This is Psalm 7 and verse 9, and it reads, it says, oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end. All right, that's the spirit we in. How long, O Lord? Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous power trieth the hearts and reins. Right, so we're in the spirit of like, Lord, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end. You know, don't let another year pass. Let this be the year, you know. Right? This shit should have been done yesterday. You know? That's the spirit of a true man, a true believer in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because we're hastening for that. All right? We want a righteous world. We want to be able to live, to exist. You know? No worries. You know? Have a perfect mind and body, man. To be able to commune with the Lord, to see the Lord. To enjoy the planet Earth. All right? To travel the galaxies, all these things that we're going to be able to do in the kingdom come. Right? So anyway, where was I at? Psalms 82 again. At the top. And it reads, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai standeth in the congregation of the mighty, he judgeth among the gods. Psalms 82 and 2. How long will you judge unjustly and accept the persons of the wicked? Salah. Defend the poor and the fatherless. Do justice to the afflicted and the needy. Deliver the poor and needy. rid them out of the hand of the wicked. You see that? And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is coming to deliver the poor and needy, which is you Israelites, you tribes. You represent the poor and needy of the earth. He's coming to deliver them out of the hand of the wicked. Who is that? The Edomites. All right? Verse 5, my point. Psalms 82:5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. You see that? And the reason why, because of the rule of the wicked. All right? Everybody is in darkness, pursuing to Isaiah 60:2. It talks about gross darkness has consumed the minds of these people, man. All right? Going back to what? That moral decay. People are blinded in pride. All right? They're submerged in sin and transgression. All right? People are wicked as all hell. And they openly boast about it. And that's the times and the era that we live in right now, man. All right? All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Everything is upside down. Everything is polluted and defiled. All right? We need Yahweh Shah to come back. The earth is in dire need of new management. Right? And if you don't feel that way, the hell with you. Right? Because you're going to get destroyed, man. We ain't got shit here, man. We waiting on the Lord to deliver us, man, to get us out of this pit. Pursuing the let's get that. That's in Psalm, was it 40? Right? This is Psalm 40:1, and it reads, it says, I waited patiently, right? I waited patiently for the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and he inclined unto me and heard my cry. Verse 2. He brought me up also out of an horrible pit, all right? And that could be tied to Babylon, America, all right? This place is a horrible pit. It says out of the miry clay, right? Because like the brothers, the elders out there in Dallas, it was going into this some time ago, right? And it was beautiful. They made mention about how, you know, like how they show, like for example, right? You know, certain movies, cartoons, they'll show like somebody get captured and they throw them down into that pit, right? And it's all muddy and shit. You know, and the reason why it's like that, because when you try to climb up, you ain't gonna be able to climb. You're gonna be slipped because you got all that that miry clay, all that mud around you. So that's how you're not able to get out of the pit. Going back to how they were saying how there's no solution outside of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai to get out of this situation, to get out of this pit. You know, I thought that was beautiful, man. You know, because Jake has tried everything, man. He's tried marching, protesting, crying out. You know what I'm saying? He's tried everything, man. Right? He's tried Islam. He's tried Christianity. You know, he's tried black conscience. He's tried everything under the sun except Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. Right? Psalms 42, it says, he brought me up also out of the horrible pit, out of the miry clay. Right? And set my feet upon a rock and established my goings. All right? And that rock is symbolic to Yahweh Shai, man. A sure foundation. Right? And now we've been set upon that rock. You know? Just want to make that point. Right? But we got to get the hell out of this pit. All right? And the only way that's going to happen is through divine deliverance. All right? It's no other way. There's no other solution. There's no reparations. There's no taking matters to Supreme Court. There's none of that. All right? We got to, in your patience possess ye your souls. We got to simply wait on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man, as the Lord commanded us. He said, therefore, wait ye upon me. All right? He said, my determination is to gather the nations. And we seeing that right now. Okay? He's gathering the nations for what? For World War III. Okay? This shit that's going on in Ukraine is a big fucking deal. All right? And Ukraine and NATO, they're losing the war. Regardless of what mainstream news is pushing out there, them Russians is whooping their ass. Right? It was an article I read yesterday, that I believe it was said, it talked about how NATO in America, they don't even have enough ammunition to even fight that type of war. That's why this war is going to go nuclear. All right, you know, from guerrilla warfare. All right, they don't have that type of time. They don't have that type of power, so to speak. So the war is going to have to go nuclear, pursuant to Isaiah 9 and 5. He said, but this shall be with burning fuel and fire. Right? So anyway, let's go back. Just want to make them points there. It's how the spirit moves. Right? So anyway, let's go to I made my point in Isaiah 26, right? Right. So let's go to Isaiah 24. All right. Before I read Isaiah 24, let me see if there's any more in this article. All right. Once again, huge chunk of plants, animals in the United States at risk of extinction. All right. Everything is spiritual. Right? Bear with me. And everything is connected, man. Right? These animals have to eat these plants. Right? So, and then on top of that, hey, the humans, hey, we eat the plants and animals too. It's all connected, man. So if these plants and animals are going to go extinct, guess what? The people are going to go extinct too. Right? The people are going to get destroyed too. All right? It's all connected. That's why this devil got to go. Bear with me. I think that might be it. It says the threats against plants, animals, and ecosystems are varied, the report found, but include, quote, habitat degradation and land conversion, in invasive species, damming and polluting of rivers, and climate change. All right. And this devil got a hand in all that shit. All right. He's destroying ecosystems. He's killing animals. He's cutting down all the goddamn trees. Right. He's getting rid of the animals. He's creating a orchestrated famine. Right. That's why every time you look on the news, it's a damn chicken coop catching fire. Right. There's a reduction on eggs, an egg shortage and shit, right? All these different things, man. Right? He's forcing farmers to get rid of their farms. Niggas like Bill Gates and such buying up all the farmland. So this is all being done intentionally, man. All right? To kill off the animals and to ultimately starve the people out. Right? It says California, Texas, and southeastern United States are where the highest percentages of plants, animals, and ecosystems are at risk, the report found. Right? And we'll leave it there. It's a long article, man. All right? But you get it. Okay? This is the reason why. All right? Isaiah 24. All right? Isaiah 24. In verse 1, and it reads, it says, behold, the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. All right? That's the power of the Lord. And it shall be, verse 2, and it shall be as with the people. See? Like I said, if the plants and animals are at risk of extinction, how much more the people, right? Isaiah 24:2. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower. And it says, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury to him. Verse 3. The land shall be utterly empty and utterly spoiled. For the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh have spoken this word. You see that? Let's read that again. Isaiah 24:3, the land should be utterly empty. The land should be utterly empty and utterly spoiled. For the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua has spoken this word. So we're reading in this article that plants and animals are becoming extinct. What was the number count, the percentage? It said 40% of animals, right? That's damn near half of the animals. And 34% of plants in the United States are at the risk of extinction, while 41% of ecosystems are facing collapse. Right? If that's not of the Lord, I don't know what to tell you, man. Right? Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. What we just read. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. Everything is in a state of death. The world languish and fadeth away. The hardy people of the earth do languish. That's why everybody's dying. People are literally dying, right? You got the ones that were foolish enough to take that poison pack. All right, you have an explosion of cancer. All right, all these various diseases. All right, as we're reading, plant and animal life are dying. Right, this is truly the valley of the shadow of death. Right, and that shows you real quick that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has cursed America, man. This kingdom is cursed, right? Let me get a quick precept. All right, the point is that everything is downhill from here, right? So all this talk about restoring America and, making America great again and, fixing this place, all that shit, it ain't happening. All right, Jeremiah 51, this place, Babylon, cannot be healed. All right, this all ties into that. This is Proverbs. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 33, and it reads, it says, the curse of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is in the house of the wicked. All right? And Babylon the Great, America, will represent the house of the wicked. The curse of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is in the house of the wicked, but he blesseth the habitation of the just. Right? You see that? And going back to what I said earlier, the habitation of the just. So when that righteous government is set up in the kingdom to come, all right, that's going to be a blessed habitation. Right? It's going to earth is going to be back in paradise as the Garden of Eden. Okay? Things are going to be fruitful. All right? Going back, just want to make that point. Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. Slakia, let me see. I just want to pull this up. Bear with me. Bear with me 1 second. I didn't have my Good News translation. I just wanted to get another alternative version. Right? Isaiah 24:5 again. Isaiah 24:4 says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The hardy people of the earth do languish. Right? NLT. All right? This is in the NLT, same verse, Isaiah 24:4. It says, the earth mourns and dries up, and the crops waste away and wither. Even the greatest people on earth waste away. Everything is dying off, man. Right? We need a new heaven and earth, man. Isaiah 24:5. The earth is also, Salakia, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. All right, the wicked rulers. All right, going back to Esau. All right, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant, man. So there was a way that the planet Earth was supposed to be ruled, all right, which was given unto Adam, the sons of God, all right, which was passed all the way down, all right, to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The earth is supposed to be ruled under the law, statutes, commandments, the righteous ways of the Most High, but it's not being ruled as such, right? Clearly. Okay? I just want to get something real fast. I want to get this word for ordinance. Because when the elect get put back into that power, we're going to rule the earth in that way, in the righteous way, under the law, statutes, commandments, man. All right, so this word for ordinance, it says the earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, right? Everything is polluted, all right? This kingdom is fucking trash, right? Everything is garbage, man. You know, radiation all over the fucking place, you know? This word for ordinance, it says statute, ordinance, limit, something prescribed. You see? It says prescribed task, enactment, decree, ordinance, law in general, civil enactments prescribed by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. All right, so the earth is supposed to be ruled in a righteous fashion, in a righteous way. All right, and it's not being done. So as a result, what do we see? Mass death, extinction. All right, the earth is languishing. The people are fading away. Sicknesses, disease. Right? We're not gonna have that. We're not gonna have that in the kingdom, man. Right? That's why the earth is in need of dire new management. Okay? If you don't want that, then hey, then go ahead and be destroyed with this place, man. You can perish right along with this place, man. We seeking after a world of righteousness, man. Who the hell don't want that? Right? It says necessary ordinance, bound, commandment. You see that? I'm just looking in the lexicon, bear with me. Trying to get the meat off. Ooh, it says an appointed law, a statute and ordinance, and it says use of the laws of nature, of laws given by God to man. You see that? Going all the way back to Adam. Because remember, Adam was given he was given dominion. When you go back to Genesis, let's get it real quick. Where is that at? He was given dominion over the Lord's creation. Right? There's actually two of them. There's two precepts. All right. This is Genesis chapter. This is Genesis chapter Slakia. What is this? Genesis. This is Genesis chapter 1, right? I got so many damn sticky notes covering my book. Hold on. Let me see what this is. This is Genesis chapter. Yeah, this is Genesis chapter 1. All right. And verse 26. All right. Here's the first one. Genesis 1 and 26. It says, and God said, all right, and this word for God, all right, goes back to the Elohim, which are the angels, the powers. It says, and God said, O Elohim, let us make man in our image, all right? So man was given, all right, you know, the order, all right? Laws, you know, law and order. It says, let us make man in our image after our likeness, and let them have dominion. Okay, so this is before the laws were written in stone, all right? Oral law, all right? It says, let us make man in our image after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. You see that? So that's part of that that dominion that was given over the Lord's creation. Right? Here's another point. Genesis 2, right? Yep, Genesis 2 and 15. And it reads, it says, and the Lord power, Yahweh, took the man and put him into the Garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. All right. So Adam was set up. Adam was set up to govern the Lord's creation. You see that? There was a way on how to govern the earth in righteousness, right? Which these elites, these devils that are in the power seat, which they know, but they're not going to do it. Why? Because they're the wicked. Right? He's Satan. He's adverse to righteousness. Right? So that's why, once again, just to give you the overall understanding, this is why the earth is in its current state that it's in. There's a reason for it. Right? This nigga talking about climate change, right? And all this other shit. But he's the source of the problem. Right? He's the one that's putting the fucking chemtrails in the air. Right? He's the one that's giving you genetically modified organisms. Right? He's the one in the laboratory splicing genes, mixing seeds when the scriptures tell you in the law not to do that. Right? Creating new, this nigga's creating new animals and shit. Right? I saw an article yesterday. I believe it was from BBC, and this nigga found some he found some ancient remains of some like old animals that existed, and he's gonna take the DNA out them bones and try to bring it back and all this shit. But once again, that ties into the fact that he thinks he's the Most High. He thinks he's God on earth. Right? But anyway, just want to make that point, Salakia. So reading this again, Isaiah 24 and 5. It says, the earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant. All right? It says, verse 6, therefore have the curse devoured the earth. What is the curse? All right? The curse is the missiles. Right? Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. Right? So that's why, as a result of all this wickedness that this man has done, all right, he's going to send them missiles, and then ultimately the Lord's going to come with the host of heaven, and he's going to get rid of his ass. All right? And then and at that point, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to start over. Okay? That's the, as I tell you, Acts the 3rd chapter, that's the restitution of all things. All right? And the return of the Messiah. Right? Yahushua has to come. All right? Let's make that point too. Okay? New management is needed, man. All right? This nigga got to go, man. Right? This is Sirach. This is Sirach 10. This is Sirach 10 in the Apocrypha in verse 1. And it reads, it says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. And that's going to come by the way of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right? As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. And we're being ruled over by a wicked ruler. So guess what? His people under him are going to be wicked. Right? We're in the midst of a wicked system. All right? Babylon, man. Okay? The most wicked kingdom on the earth. Right? Verse 3. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. And that prudence goes back to wisdom, because in the kingdom to come, the earth is going to be ruled under pure wisdom, righteousness, and that's how the city is going to be inhabited. But it said, an unwise king destroyeth his people. Right? And Esau is an unwise and unfit king. And what is he doing? Destroying the people. And this is all being done intentionally. As we said, genetically modified organisms, chemtrails, right? forever chemicals in the tap water. And it was crazy when you look it up. What forever chemicals are, is literally what it means. Meaning these chemicals that he put in the tap water are going to stay in your body forever, right? I believe they're called PFCs or something like that. PFACs, you know, different contaminants and pollutants, fluoride, fucking rat poison, okay? Synthetic drugs, all this stuff is all in the damn tap water, right? This is an unwise king, you know? And the list can go on. Sirach 10:4. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And that's Yahweh Shai, man. And that's the time we coming into, right? We're coming into the time of the one that is profitable, all right? To be set up over the earth, and this earth to be ruled in righteousness, all right? It says, reading on, let me jump up, verse 8, Sirach 10:8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit. How did Esau get this land? How did he get the world? Through rape, robbery, and murder, lies, deception, fraud. Okay? Because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. You see that? Riches are translated. All right? So this kingdom is going to go down, all right? And the power thereof is going to be translated to who? To Jacob, all right? Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, right? This is the time we coming in, man. We see the results of this man's rule, all right? Let me see, I got a couple more. Just want to make these points, man, because that's what it, you know, pretty much that lesson, you know, sparked the idea, or that that article, you know, sparked the idea for this lesson, man. All right, because those that believe, those that are in the know, we know every day that, you know, Yahweh Shai is drawing closer, all right, to come back and reset everything, man. Hey, because honestly, the great reset, the real reset is going to come through Yahweh Shai, man. You know? The real reset is going to come by Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai. You know? Job, let me see what this says. Bear with me. This is, oh, just add on to that precept. Job 20:15, it says, he hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai shall cast them out of his belly. So everything that he stole, everything he robbed, stole, pillaged, all right? Like it tells you in James, the 5th chapter, it talks about how the rich men of the earth have heaped themselves treasure together for the last days. So everything that he stole, the resources, all right, the minerals, the stones, whatever, he gonna cough it all up. He gonna give it up, right? Because originally it belonged to us anyway. So he gonna give it back, is the point, right? One more. You know, Revelation 11, bear with me. Ooh, these pages still hanging on, boy. Ooh, wee. I can't lose these pages, man. God damn. All right, I'm about to tape this joint. Revelation 11 and 18, and it reads, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. And the time of the dead, which the dead represent the heathen, and the time of the dead that they should be judged. And thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. You see that? And should destroy them which destroy the earth. All right. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to destroy them which destroy the earth. All right. Meaning Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to destroy these fucking Edomites for what they did to the planet and to the Lord's people, man. Right. So my point, we'll finish it out with this. That's the earnest expectation. All right. I said that earlier. I want to bring it out. All right. Because when you go into that word earnest expectation, it breaks down to intense anticipation. Right. So right now, the earth itself, the animal life, the plant life, even the people. All right. In their spirit, there's an intense anticipation of the righteous being set back up. All right. Basically, the earth needs relief. Right. Even the earth is catching hell. Right. That shit crazy. Because, hey, the earth is a living organism, man. The earth is alive, man. Right. That's why all this shit is going on. Earthquakes, tsunamis and shit. Hey, the earth is fighting against this goddamn devil, man. You know? Volcano eruptions and shit. You know? But anyway. Right? Everything has a spirit to it, man. Right? And this devil is spiritless. Right? This is Romans 8. Straight to the point. Romans 8:19, it says, for the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of power. Yeah. All of the Lord's creation is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God, the elect. All right. It says, verse 20, for the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, right? Because hey, we were set up in these bodies to go off, right? It says, but by the reason of him who have subjected the same in hope. All right. Because what are we hoping for? We're hoping for salvation. All right? Part of the salvation is a receiving of those new bodies. All right. The Lord removing that stony heart and giving us a heart of flesh, being made perfect, man. It says, Romans 8:21, because the creature itself, right, which also the creature is tied to us, all right, pursuing the second Ezra 8:45, all right, the Israelites, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage into the glorious liberty of the children of the Most High. So yeah, the Lord is going to deliver us out of this corruptible flesh. All right, and He's going to give us, you know, incorruption. He's going to give us a perfect mind and body, and that's what we're waiting on as well. All right, verse 22, Romans 8:22. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together unto now. And that ties perfectly back to the article that pretty much set off this lesson. All right, one more time. Exclusive huge chunk of plants, animals in the United States at risk of extinction. All right. And I'm pretty sure it's not the US, it's all over the earth, man. Romans 8:22. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now, man. Everything is dying, man. Right? The earth is fading away. Verse 23. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves grown within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our bodies. So, hey, even within our spirits, right? You know, our spirits grown to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to be changed, right? We catch hell in these bodies, man. Mental disturbances, you know, fucking demons, wicked thoughts, body breaking down, aches and pains, right? can't rest. You know what I'm saying? All types of shit going on in your body due to what? The this outside world, the shit that we breathe and put in our bodies, the food, the things that we are open to. All that shit is affecting us, man. So our spirits our spirits within our bodies grown to the Heavenly Father to be changed, man, to be delivered, to be upgraded, man. You know? It says, I'll finish it out. Verse 24. It says, for we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doeth he yet hope? But if we hope for that we see, what we see not, then do we with patience wait for it. Verse 26. Likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities. For we know not ought we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself maketh intercession for us with groanings which cannot be uttered. So even if we don't even know what to pray to the Lord, right? The Spirit that's within us is already crying out to the Lord. The Lord knows exactly what we need. That's heavy, man. You know, even if you don't even know what to pray, your spirit is already crying out. You know, the Lord knows exactly what your spirit needs. Is what this is saying, you know. So yeah, man, that's pretty much the point. All right. This is this extinction of animals and plants is an omen. As we read the definition of omen, it said a prophetic significance. All right. So this is a heavy sign and token of what's getting ready to come to Babylon, America, man. You know? So the earth is in dire need of new management, man. It's time to get rid of the whole fucking staff, man. All right, and put on a new team. All right, which is the elect. All right, under Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You know? So hey, man, I pray that this lesson was edifying, man. I'm gonna close it out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth, and double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring in the house of David, the elect, that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers, and all you sincere believers out there, man. Stay strong. Shalom.